disgusting. Who's Puff?
You said I'm disgusting?
No,
Excuse me. Oh. I was like, I think I burped. I can't remember.
Why did I throw away game 4?
What did you do? Did you just
Rachel,
watch
use
it?
Words. Words. Do you not want to commentate because it's Ian?
It's really no. It's also really hard to have like three-way commentary because like.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up anyways.
Yeah, because one person just kind of like gets stuck not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
You guys want to commentate while I eat?
No, I'm gonna go study.
Okay. Love you, Will. It was nice talking with you.
Nobody east of 75 can ever go eat.
Right.
You come to Macomb or
Yes.
Wayne County and you just, why did I lose? We're patient enough.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We're the Norwalk, Michigan.
What do you mean?
Right. I'm like solo commentating now, and this is rough.
I am not gonna participate.
You can do it. You know about Puff.
Barely. I don't really know much about Fox. Fox just does things. Fox does a lot of things.
You know what?
So.
All right. What's Puff's most used move? You can start with that.
I was gonna say.
Great starting point.
It's interesting.
If you're Cody, yeah.
I don't really have like anything interesting to say because Battlefield is like a common starting point.
Yeah.
Like striking to Battlefield.
Based on what Ian says, Ian actually feels that it's playing on Battlefield is actually Foxes have to go there, and Puff actually just wins.
Are we gonna do a side event?
So if you notice, H.
I like to avoid.
Dude, this is the return of Chase. This is the return of Pops.
I think we should start stressing in Melee.
Hey,
that
okay. Dude,
certain situations or things of that nature,
Dude,
like
your
there's
queen
no
rank
like
is-
winning
your queen rank's
matchups.
gonna go
There's no winning stages because some people could be better on that stage, or like kind of like saying here like, oh, Puff wins on this stage, and as we can see, Puff does not have a lead.
Guys, I want to talk about
And it
so
could
bad
be
now.
down to
Fuck
like
you
the
guys.
skill, like the skill of the players,
I want to talk
or
about
it
so
could
bad
be.
now.
It
I know,
could be.
but I have
It
food
could be
at
a
Chase's
number
apartment.
of
I left in
different
his
things.
fridge.
Like Joka could be
Do
really
both.
good at this
Do both?
stage.
Yeah. Go for the gusto, dude.
Dude, no, this is so unhealthy. It's too unhealthy.
It's actually really unhealthy. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow.
Dude, let me show you tapping. Let me show you tapping. Go.
You guys make it hard to like commentate because you're talking about food to my right, like immediate right, and I'm hungry, so I want to like listen to what you're saying. There's no cinnamon on them. They're not cinnamon twists.
They're just twists, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now that I pigged out, I can finally commentate with my co-commentator, Rochelle.
Rochelle. That's
Everything.
great.
All food options on.
And then you can just download it like off of that.
Look, so look, and it shows you your favorites too. Look, the nacho fries.
Yo, it's already like on
Joka's
there.
really good at his
All right.
like ledge guarding and edge guarding.
All right, boys. I'm gonna commentate now.
What? I'm gonna nacho. What's nacho fries
All right.
supreme?
So I'm back in it. So explain what happened, Rachel. What happened these last like this last stock?
Well, Ian clutched it out is what he did.
Oh wait, was he down? Is that how?
He was pretty much down the entire set. Like they would get even, but Joka would always like get the stock before he lost his stock.
Okay.
But then right there, like Ian pulled through and oh my god, I have like proper seating. Wow.
Yeah, I am not a fan of three-person commentary, by the way.
I'm not either.
When three commentary, like triple commentary happens, I don't want to try as hard. To be
No,
honest
exactly.
with
That's why I wasn't really talking that much because you guys would carry it on, and like I don't really have much to say.
you. The only time I'd ever want to do triple commentary, like a format, is like kind of like a Sash type
Yeah,
deal.
as I say, the beginning of Sash, I had Smash Sister trio.
You're insane, dude. You got this. You're thin, dude. Just eat it up, dude. Bulk up. I'm so jealous. Trade metabolisms with me immediately.
I was like telling you that earlier.
I
Alright,
have the metabolism of
let's
an old man.
stop talking about food.
All right, back to
You guys have been talking about food now for like a set and a half.
Yeah, I put it in your bag.
Find somebody who looks at you like Cody looks at Ian.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Our numbers aren't
That's funny.
Right. I'm about to like kick out the people at this table because they're really distracting the commentators.
Sorry you're so professional, Rachel, and we do all get it like here.
Yeah, so Wayne doesn't do real commentary.
Maybe that's why Wayne isn't on like the finals commentary.
Tell him.
Ooh.
Oh, Will did. Anyways.
So anyways, Ian back airs Joka off stage and gets a clean edge guard. So Ian just does such a good job of playing defensively. It's very, very frustrating for the opponent. Yeah, God.
Yeah, so I'm getting really tilted. No one's been commentating this. Then maybe this is why there's no viewers.
All right. Anyways, everybody,
I'm getting tilted.
Deep breath, meditate, take some drugs. So, okay, Puff is alive at 154. I think that's a huge. Okay, now it's over.
168, dead.
Puff should never live to 168, especially if you're playing Fox McCloud.
But at the same time, FD, wow, missed the rest. Anyways, FD is actually really good for Puff though for living because DI just right. I've seen it where Puff just lives to 200% and just doesn't die.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Wow, okay. So, as you were saying, Ian's playing very defensive this game.
That's just how he is. He's a defensive player. He does go in occasionally, but he makes his money off playing very defensively. I was actually really scared that was going to be a rest for a second. Oh, okay. Joka cleans up the stock at 73. All right, tight game, 1-1 in stocks.
And note earlier, Ian missed a rest, which is something rare to see because he's pretty crisp about his rests.
He's crisp about his rests because he goes through the guaranteed ones, whereas like I see people like Crip and Cody, which is Fire, they'll go for these nutty like high risk, high reward rests. That's not really Ian's play style, but I also think that's like part of why Ian gets farther in bracket usually than like Fire or something like that, because he's willing to play a little safer, which I honestly
as Puff,
I respect.
Yeah, as Puff, I feel like the safe option is the best option.
You have to play safe because your character dies so quick, like.
Unless it's a floaty situation.
I actually think that Ian could play a little more risky in some situations, to be honest with you. But that's just my critique.
One up smash will kill.
Yeah, this Puff is well beyond death percent, and so is Fox.
Wow,
so.
The poke. Okay.
So Ian plays patiently and cleans up that game. That's 2-0 i4n. i4n from the playpen. AKA the young Paul McCartney. Hey, can you double check, make sure your controller's in there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Bye.
Enjoy it. Treat my baby well.
Alright, we have like cinnamon twists all up in this shit. And
you want to eat them? You want to eat them?
No, I just want to move them because it's like in my way.
Oh, okay.
Getting a little claustrophobic.
I'm gonna eat these twists because there's no cinnamon on them. Deal.
Alright.
Sounds pretty democratic.
I think it's interesting that in a best of 5 they went FD before, like Joka went to FD before Yoshi's. Like, and I get maybe because you wanted to save it for maybe a Game 5 situation, but also, this is like Ian's favorite stage. He actually plays very well on this stage. Because kind of like, when you love a stage that's not good for your character, you make it work. Like, as FD for me, as a Samus, I'm not afraid to take Falcons there because I've worked it out long enough to, like, think about it. Like, in certain situations, I can't leave the ground, so I'll make it work. And I think he's put so much time on Yoshi's that he knows how to make it work.
I think what I would say, personally, is that this stage is really bad for Puff. I don't care what way you spin it, but I think Ian's actually really good at this stage. He's comfortable in close quarters. I think that's a good way to word it. Despite the stage not being advantageous for him at all.
More of these shines will probably help Joka too, because these shines are.
Yeah,
like, wow.
In terms of pushing Puff away and getting stage position, I agree. He's not going to get too much off rounded shine. I mean, it pushes Puff away, but like I said, it's really just stage positioning at that point.
We have Nutsack in the chat.
By
the way, I'm so happy that tag is back. I'm actually really happy.
Yeah, Pepsi was lame. I'm super happy Sack is back. So start the movement. Hashtag Sack is back. Ooh, okay. I thought there was going to be some sick tech chase thing off that up air, but glad Ian was cautious about it. Ooh,
I'm glad he didn't go for the rest.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad too. That would have been scary. Okay.
He's definitely playing much safer.
So Ian's doing the thing called neutral. He's really just neutraling.
Neutraling.
He's just doing the neutral.
That sounds like a medical term. Like I'm stabilizing him. Like I'm neutraling him.
Well, if you said you're neutralizing him, I feel like that would mean you're killing him. But.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like a neutral between like stabilizing and neutralizing.
Ooh. Okay. So I was surprised there's no jab there. Maybe he didn't get anything off the jab. Or maybe he wouldn't get anything if he jabbed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, he could have missed input, because, like,
That's also possible. Ooh, okay, let's see.
so this is pretty much, like, even, because they, like, Puff dies so soon on Yoshi.
Yeah, I say this every time I commentate, and I think it's kind of like, it's not real, but it's like, in my head, when I play Puff, every time Fox does a percent to Puff, it's almost like 2%, like, or just when any character hits Puff, just because she dies so quickly.
He's really fishing for the up airs, which is respectable, but at the same time, Ian is very aware.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly, very good point. So Ian's aware that he's trying to fish for these up air, up smashes, because those are his good kill options. So obviously i4n's playing around that. Okay, ooh.
Dude, I was about to, did he just kill off that?
All right, 3-1
Wow.
i4n.